And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Beavers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch. Third down play after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard.
Oh, and he's in. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Checks this down to the running back. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. State's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks. And the Beavers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can they catch him? And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Making people miss. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols. See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He finds his man, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Vols looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense going with the hurry out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Kelly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaking tackles. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes a quick catch. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Volunteers pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. As a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. First down, looking to throw the football. Escapes the pocket, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught. Completion. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Kelly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Runs right over the defender.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Or it's snapped to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback, all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw testing the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's hit just before the throw. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Got him. He's sacked.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Quarterback did a good job of hanging in there and delivering the pass, knowing that the hit was coming, and it paid off.
And the Beavers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
We go with a direct snap. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Volunteers will look to convert here on fourth down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he grew. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a good job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion of the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And I think the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. And the Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Beavers.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Kelly. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the grab. It's Kelly. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Powers through. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The balls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump in front here in the 4th. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Running out of time, and he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within one in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And now the decision is to go for two and win it right here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it for the two-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by 1 here late in the game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.